Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahushua. Call Hallelujah Yahawah Bahashim Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who are the true rulers and leaders of Israel. And Shalom to the true and sincere Akim, out here preaching and teaching his truth and sincerity. This is the brother Tazayar coming from Great Millstone, Indiana, Campion, and Gary. Here to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. So without further ado, man, I want to, apologize to the people that been following me and that's, been looking forward to my channel for edification. Uh, been caught in the whirlwind of hell, and been struggling to adjust, so to speak. But Yahawah Shem Yahweh Shai Ratazah, I gain more balance, in my tribulation, and then I'm able to continue to further, doing the will and serving the Lord Yahawah Shem Yahweh Shai, and also, to those who Yahawah Shem Yahweh Shai has sent unto me, man. One thing I will say, this thing of ours is not easy to just do, man. You can't just wake up and just go, oh, I'm finna go serve the Lord. It don't work that way, man. It does not work that way. First and foremost, Yahawah Hashem Yahweh Shai have to choose you for you to even serve him. And secondly, you got to pray that the Lord keep the spirit on you to continue on to push, man. Because a lot of the times you could fall out of this thing. And there's been many a men who I have seen since I first walked into this thing that's not here anymore, man. And that's a scary thing. You know what I'm saying? Even King David prayed that Yahawah don't take his light away from him, man. Which is his spirit, you know. But this thing of ours requires sacrifice, man. We must sacrifice. We can't, man. You can't please the Lord without sacrifice, man. The Lord needs to know that you actually sincerely care. You understand? So you're gonna be in situations where you're gonna have to choose, you know what I'm saying, what it is that you're gonna do, whether it's to serve the Lord or whether it's to serve your flesh. And we go through that type of, experience. Day in and day out, We're constantly being tested. Day in, day out, day in, day out. But it's like, hey, when you fall, is you're gonna get up, is you're gonna continue to fight. I don't mean to want to talk your brother's ears off right now. It's just, I've been going through a lot, man. Through the spirit, I've been really going through it, man. And it's like, to serve the Lord is just the only thing you really want to do. But it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, monkey wrenches thrown in the plan when it comes to serving Him, man. You understand that you gotta pray to Yahawah Hashem Yahweh Shai that within them times He stay with you. You know what I'm saying? Keep His spirit up on you. Because it's easy to just fall back into the world and be a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, call on Yahawah Hashem Yahweh Shai for the will to continue to push. This is Matthew chapter 19, verse 27. It says, Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahweh Shai said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, which is now, man, because Yahweh Shai is already sitting on the throne. He's sitting on the right-hand side of Yahawah, man. You know what I'm saying? But he's saying, like, you know what I'm saying, for the time now, we're in that time. We're in a regeneration, man. We're just waiting on Yahweh Shai to present himself, you know what I'm saying, to the world. You know what I'm saying? To where he's going to get the glory of everything, man. The whole entire world, man. Who's going to serve him in these times, man? Because these times are the most wicked. All right? When the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Hey, man. That's mighty, man. The kingdom is what he's speaking of. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands for my name's sake, shall receive an hundredfold, and shall inherit everlasting life. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. So the Lord is saying, like, look, man, you gotta forsake this world, man. And when you go into that word, forsaken, right, that he spoke on, it goes in cry, forgive, forsake, lay aside, leave, let alone, be, go, have, omit, send away, remit, suffer, yield up, leave, forgive, suffer. Like this thing of you're gonna suffer, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go through situations that's gonna make you suffer. You know what I'm saying? Things that you're gonna have to set aside, man. You understand? In this truth of ours. You know, your wife, she might want to go do some things with you, might want to hang, kick it with you. Hey, man, you got to suffer the fact that she might be upset with you when you tell her, like, look, I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this for the Lord. We got to go to Bible study. We got to go out and teach. We got to do a live show. You know what I'm saying? These things will pop up. Oh, my brother needs some help. I got to go and help him. You know what I'm saying? I can't even kick it with you right now because he going through something and I got to be there for him because he called and asked me. So here I am finna go and be there for my brother. You know what I'm saying? Forsaking in your children, man. You know what I'm saying? Not being able to celebrate them or be with them as much, man. We're gonna have to suffer in this thing of ours, man. And man, it's becoming more and more, evident to me because a lot of my hell also has been, involved in my children. You understand? And it's like, man, to be able to keep up, with being a man of the Lord and being, a father is a hard thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a really thin line, man. You gotta really have a good balance, good structure, man, when it comes to that, because you don't want to get too far into your children, whereas you're not serving the Lord, and you gotta realize, man, the Lord gave you all these things to begin with. Yahawah Shem Yahushua gave you what it says, gave you your house, gave you your brethren, gave you your sisters, gave you your father, gave you your mother, your wife, your children, your lands. He gave you all these things, man. You understand? So why not serve him? Because he can either give you more, you know what I'm saying, for being a servant, and him saying, you know what, I'm going to put it all on the line for the Lord, or you can just take it all away, man. You can just take all this stuff away from you that you think you value, man. And then you will be looking like a fucking fool in the kingdom of heaven because you didn't put the Lord first where he was asking you to, man. These are the circumstances that we put ourselves in to serve the Lord, man. You understand? Matter of fact, this is this is wisdom. No, is it Sirach? I think it is. This is Sirach chapter 2 verse 1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Because that's what you're going to go through in this world, man, in this flesh, in this life. You're going to go through temptation. You understand? And that temptation could be your own flesh and blood, man. You know what I'm saying? And you got to learn how to cut that off, man. The scriptures even tell you it's best to enter into the kingdom being mangled. You know what I'm saying? Without an eye or without an arm or something like that. Then for the whole body to be cast into the fire, man, to be burnt in fucking hell. The basically the judgment of Yahawah Shem Yahushua, his righteous indignation. Yahweh's righteous indignation is better for you to enter into the kingdom being mangled than to, you know what I'm saying, your whole body being casted in the flames of Yahweh's righteous indignation, man. You know? You don't want to be put in that situation, man. And me speaking this is also going into myself, because that's what this is about, man. I've been, trying to be a father to my children and going through all this hell, you know what I'm saying? Man, behind on stuff, goddamn it, vehicle down, all type of hell I'm catching, man. And still trying to like balance it all off back, you know what I'm saying? Being a man of the Lord, and taking care of your child, like you're gonna, what I'm saying, finding that balance, man, that righteous balance, because there is a balance. The Lord don't give you too much that you can't handle. You just gotta know how to do what you gotta do for the Lord, and still be able to do what you gotta do as a man. Hey, but sometimes you might not even have that choice. Sometimes you just might have to be able to do what you gotta do to be a man of the Lord, and really wholeheartedly forsake your family. Like, nah, I gotta do this for the Lord. That shit dead over there, man. If this come in between what I got to do to serve Yahawah Shem Yahushua, and I can't do it, you gotta really fucking put your foot down, man. This is verse 2. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. That's what the Lord is putting us through, man. He putting you in situations where you're gonna be put in a lower state, man. We're already in a lower state, but I'm saying even within your own individual lives, man, you're gonna be put in these situations, man. But you want to constantly endure, because the scripture says it, man. Better is the beginning at the end of a thing than the beginning. In the beginning, it's always gonna be rocky. In the beginning, you're gonna always, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be harder, because while you're laying down the foundation, man. But towards the end, you know what I'm saying, things get better, man. And that's the kingdom of heaven, man. Esau is the end of the world, but Jacob is the beginning that follows. What is it, vice versa? Matter of fact, no, I want to fan. But that's the point, man. We're gonna be put in not in this. That's going to something else right now. But basically, man, we're gonna be put in a lower state, you know. And even in the book of Proverbs, it tells you, man, a righteous man, he falleth 7 times. A just man falleth 7 times, but he get it back up. But a wicked man, when he fall, what he do? He fall into mischief, man. You know why? Because he didn't take what the Lord was saying seriously. He didn't really care, man. He just went back into the world, man. Decided to say, I don't want to do the work no more. And honestly, all that got to do with if the Lord chose you or not, really. But if you really sincerely care, man, you really got to put forth effort to show the Lord you care. You got to work with the Lord too, man. I'm going to keep reading this. Verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire, an acceptable mint in the furnace of adversity, man. Hey, man, Paul went through hell. Paul went through hell, man. He was murdered. He was shipwrecked. You understand? He was locked up in prison. But even in all these things, man, he still reverenced Yahawah Shem Yahushua. And that's the way we have to be, man. We still have to reverence Yahawah Shem Yahushua. Job lost everything, man. But he still reverenced Yahawah Shem Yahushua. That's how we have to be. We have to reverence Yahawah Shem Yahushua in our darkest hours, man. That's what's going on right now, man. The Lord is trying out men to see who is going to be soldiers fit for the battle, man. And the battle usually starts with yourself, because it's a mind thing. You understand? Even Yahawah Shem Yahushua, which is a man of war, what he tell you, man? He said, them are faint-hearted. Hey, leave them at home, man. They can't come on the battlefield. So we can't be faint-hearted, man. Because the faint of heart, they don't make it to the glory, man. They gonna fall short of the glory. You know what I'm saying? Or they gonna be in the way. You know what I'm saying? Of those that's trying to get the glory. And you don't want to be neither or, man. It says, verse 6, believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. Ooh, let's go, man. That's what we on, man. Verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Whom did he ever despise that called upon him, man? And that's what we gotta be on, man. We really gotta be on the Lord's time, man. Not our own time, but the Lord's time, man. Cause guess what, man? The Lord has the power to heal. The Lord has the power to curse. The Lord has the power to make a laugh. The Lord has the power to put to death. The Lord has the power to make one poor. The Lord has the power to make one rich, man. The Lord has the power to save, or the Lord has the power to judge. At the end of the day, we're dealing with the Almighty and powerful, man. You know? So when these obstacles is being put your way, man, you always gotta constantly remember, man. Hey, the Lord is in rule of all this shit, man. Everything that's going in your life, the Lord is in rule of all of this, man. Fuck all that shit that's a distraction unto me, man. Because if I allow these distractions to continue on, getting in the way of me serving the Lord, that's a step closer to you than falling in the fucking pit, falling in the grave, man, falling in hell, falling back in the world, man. And that's what you don't want to. That's the route you don't want to take, man. You know. Oh man, it goes into it. Verse 11. For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in time of affliction. So yeah, the Lord even be looking at you like, I see what you're going through. I know this not the easiest task. He gonna be long suffering and pitiful with you, like damn, you know. But hey, at the end of the day, you gotta snap up out of that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pray and ask the Lord to remove the obstacles that's in your way. You know? Verse 12. Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways. You can't. It says, woe unto them that is fainted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. Ooh! Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? Man, bro, we ain't trying to be like them, man. We trying to be like the ones that forsook this world and forsook everything that was in it and said, Lord, I'm going to follow you. You know what I'm saying? And did that, man. And that's what we trying to do. And Yahawah Shem Yahweh Shah, man, he hear us, man. He do hear you. You got to believe that, man. You got to believe that the Lord hear you, man. You know? And you got to believe that the Lord will get you through. Because if this thing was of man, this would have been failed. But this thing is of Yahawah Shem Yahweh Shah, man. Hey, so with that, man, I want to give all praises, glory, worship, and honor unto Yahawah. Matter of fact, I'm going to keep on reading. I'm going to read this all the way to the end, man. Verse 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. Like Abraham, man. Abraham was told what to do, and he went to go do what he was supposed to do, man. He was finna sacrifice Isaac. But then the Lord put a ram in a bush for him, man. And said, no, don't do that to your son. I gotta sacrifice right there for you. Just because he seen that Abraham was willing to risk it all, man, to lose it all. You understand? He had made him send Ishmael off to the wayside, and he was finna sacrifice Isaac, bro. And all Abraham wanted was his kids, man. And then that was his son from Sarah, bro. So you know he was feeling, he was like, feeling bad, man. He was down, man. But he knew that the Lord wouldn't steer him wrong. Hey, man, call on me, how about Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Because this thing of ours is really about your faith. Really is you going to hang in there. Really is you going to fight the good fight of faith, man. And not give up despite the obstacles that's in your way. It says, It says, verse 16, they that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law. So you're going to automatically follow the law, regardless, man, without even, you know what I'm saying, having the, you know what I'm saying. Hey, a lot of us, before we came into truth, was subconsciously following the law, man. I already felt some way about, all type of things that was going on in the world that we self unconsciously wasn't even doing in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And that was just that was an increment of you know what I'm saying, having some love for the Lord. But now we got more of a knowledge of how to love the Lord, man. So now your love for the Lord should abound, and the law that the Lord gave to us shall be even more, you know what I'm saying, perfected within you. Or, you working on perfecting it. You know what I'm saying? You're working on your craft, man. Right? Verse 17, they that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight. Right? Because we ain't worthy of his deliverance, man. But he cared enough to do it. But you gotta put your best foot forward, man. You gotta show the Lord that you actually give a damn. You know? Saying we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men, for as his majesty is, so is his mercy, man. So who would you rather fall into the hands of? Hey, King David even said it, man. He said, I'd rather fall into your hands, Lord, than fall into the hands of men, because they was gonna put him to death. But he knew the Lord was gonna be merciful enough to allow him to live, man. But he was gonna put him through some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's transgressions. And that's what it's gonna be, man. We gonna go through some things, man, because of our transgressions. We're gonna go through some things. The Lord is gonna put you through some things, but you still gotta endure and maintain your integrity, man, and do the right thing, man. So with that, man, I want to give all praises, glory, worship, and honor unto Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who are the true rulers and leaders of Israel. And shalom to the true and sincere Akim out here preaching and teaching his truth and truth for sincerity. And with that, I want to say shalom.